Yes, people, welcome back to another video from Whizbit's Random Gaming. Heading down to the Romford branch today of CEX, which happens to be my local. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the bell and notification. You'll be helping the channel out massively and it'll be hugely appreciated. So as we head into the Romford branch here, you can see I'm just scouring through the window. Elvira. Now that is a blast from the past. And oddly there, an Asian version of Back to the Future. Someone slacking, still got the Christmas trees in the shop window. Now this Pokemon N64, been in the window a long time. Is that overpriced at $155? Onto the more tech stuff in the window. You got your handheld PC there. I can't recall the name of that particular one. There's so many of them now that have followed on from the Steam Deck. I lost complete track and interest. I was interested in a Steam Deck, but the market's become very blurred. I don't know what one to buy now, so I'm going to stick with my Switch. Moving on to the Xbox One/Series X type games. I don't know how to define the Series X games. There's actually a box that says Xbox Series X. I think there is there? No idea about that Iron Harvey game or whatever that was. I have to have a closer look at that one. And there it is, Tekken 8. Huge price tag. It will sell. However, I won't be getting it just yet. But I really do want it. It looks fantastic. And RoboCop there again. I really want that as well. AEW Fight Forever. £22 across most platforms in the shop now. Not the best of wrestling games, which is a real shame. It's always nice to have an alternative to the WWE 2K games, because there's not a great deal of options out there for anyone that likes to play wrestling games. Anyone know if this is a good game? You know, the Assassin's Creed games and the Call of Duties, they should have their own section in CEX, because there's so many of them. Different types, different variations. They kind of clutter up the shelves. Oh, actually, you can add FIFA to the, to the list of areas that should have their own sections. Unfortunately, not a great deal here that appealed to myself today anyway. I mean, great variety of stock, no doubt about it, but nothing that said to me, pick up the Xbox. However, I was tempted by Cinemora EX. However, I do have it on the Switch, but at £3, if you haven't got that game, I highly recommend it. It's a really, really good shooter with a slightly different mechanic to it than your average shooter. But yeah, for £3, absolute bargain. Heading over to the PS5, and I still say this has got to be the most disappointing game lineup of any newish console. I mean, it's the newest console, really, isn't it? Although the PS5 is what, coming up to 3 years old now this year. And yet, for me, it still really hasn't kicked off. I know it's sold well, and I don't know. I definitely think it's more... I've moved on from these sort of games rather than it being a bad item or product. See, I will scroll through, as you can see, all of these games here, and I think the only one I would consider picking up is Spider-Man 2. I mean, Stray, that's a good game there. It just shows where I am at my gaming life right now and what I play, I guess. It's not a reflection on the console. I would say that there hasn't been as many good releases as previous PlayStations, but it's probably my taste and where it's changed. Nice double pack there, but the box, as you can see, was a bit rough. Otherwise, I was very tempted to pick that up. I do like them sort of variations. Don't see them often enough, I don't believe. So yeah, it was a shame that one looked a bit rough. Deadpool on the PS4 are back on the rise at £42. It did go down, I believe, recently to 30 something, and looks like with the recent price changes at CEX that went up. Lovely Xbox control pad there, really nice. Nice red Xbox control pad there. I do like an Xbox control pad, and as is that control pad there, the white and black variation. Got some extra storage options for your Xbox there. My favourite Xbox controller right there, that neon green, which my son has got. Right into the loose carts section. Got your usual suspects, your golden eyes down there for the 64, your Pokemon reds, blues, and we've got a rather solid selection here of Mega Drive boxed games. A couple of Master System games, it looks like, tucked in there as well. A few GameCube games as well. A couple of Saturn and a couple of N64. And tucked away nicely in the corner here, we've got a solid selection of Dreamcast and nice little selection of Evercade stuff there. Now, I think I've said this before, I love the Nintendo Switch. I love the Switch Lite, but it really does look like a dated design in 2023/24. Little Nightmares 2, very expensive collector's edition, that one. And for a game that I've played, well, I haven't really played the second one much, and the reason being is I couldn't get that far into the first. Nice control pad there for £20, wireless option. I think it's Power A, and that is for the Switch. We've got a steering wheel, managed to make it into the window for the Wii. Interesting. This Guardians of the Galaxy, I think that's on Game Pass or one of the subscription-based services. seen videos of it quite recently and it doesn't look a bad game. I think I might have to try that one out. Eon Fury there at £4. Don't know too much about that game, but can it be that bad for £4? Should I have picked that one up? Right, heading on over to the Nintendo Switch section, which was, I don't know, got some good games here, most definitely, when you look closely. It's becoming increasingly difficult for myself to purchase Switch games in CEX, which is a shame because the way I accumulate vouchers, it's how I like to try and purchase my games. But they don't really seem to have anything that I want when I go to various CEXs. It's all your mainstream sort of stuff with the odd obscure one here and there. And those obscure ones end up being RPGs, which I understand, very popular genre, just not for me. Now the PS2 section here, which I actively collect for. And seems that they get some decent trading here in the Romford branch, because every time I go to this shop, which is quite frequently, there's always some new titles in stock. This one there, never seen that before. And again, another title I've never seen before. Mashed. Learn to Survive. I did leave that one today, but at £1, if anyone can let me know what it's like, I think I might pick that up when I go back down to this branch. Wasn't sure today. I know it's £1, but I've got a lot of filler already cluttering up the place. There's an odd Space Invaders type game there for £1.50. I went home and had a look at it. It doesn't look great, but Tekken 4 there, I'm not sure if I've got that, which is why I left it today. So if I haven't got Tekken 4 when I go home and check, I think I'll be coming back for that. I think that's after a Tekken fix. I've played the hell out of 7. And if I don't have 4, I'm probably going to buy it until 8 comes down to a price that I'm comfortable paying. PS3 section here today. Always a good variety. And the games are so cheap on the PS3 and the 360. Although the 360 I've noticed is rising. I mean, as a collector, you can amass a nice collection of games for either system in a relatively quick space of time. You know, Hitman there, brilliant game, £1.50. You know, and you can just add titles like that. Mass Effect 3 there. Oh, cover reprinted, yeah. We'll leave that one alone. Mercenaries, great game. Got Metal Gear Solid 4 down there. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom. For £20, you could walk out with so many hours of gameplay for a PS3 or an Xbox 360. It's crazy. Never played this game, Sniper. Any thoughts? Now, this is a game I did want to pick up, but the cover was looking battered. And at £12 for a PS3 game, I'm going to be buying it if it's in good condition, not the one that was there. Unfortunately, because I really would like to take that 50-cent game home. I personally don't see it out and about too often these days. So when I saw it, I was quite pleased. Alright, heading down to the OG Xbox stuff. Nothing crazy there, it's your usual type games. Which is a shame. There's some really good stuff on the OG Xbox and some obscure stuff, but you just don't see it. Might be a console that I actively collect for when I go to the upcoming March London Games Market. I went there actively collecting for the PS2 last time. Maybe my focus might be on the OG Xbox when we go this coming March. I absolutely love the 360. It was my console of choice for that generation. And admittedly, it was one that got me really back into gaming after a lull period of time where I was doing other things. It's not that I didn't love gaming or wasn't gaming that much. It's just that it was really much on the back burner. The search for a Lollipop Chainsaw in a decent cover, or even a store that has a cover, goes on. The Wii section in Romford does seem to be shrinking gradually. Whether or not they're not getting that many trade-ins and some of their stuff is selling, I don't know, or maybe they're simply downsizing due to whatever sales they get of that particular system. But it's really full up with shovelware currently. As you saw there, Wii U section, small as you like. Relatively big PSP section. And a few Vita games there. Probably more than you see in your average CEX, to be fair. Now, £510, as nice as that PlayStation 5 is, that's a crazy price. PSVR there, £90. Not sure what that's about. I saw one at £45 recently. Nice white EXP from Evercade there. Pretty decent Dreamcast and an N64. Lots of nice conditions of PSPs as well. PlayStation 1, a nice solid selection of PS1 games. And a couple of PS2 games here. If you look closely, you'll see 2 copies of the Silent Hill collection. So here you go. These are today's pickups that I got whilst on my journey. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll be doing my next video with game pickups and stuff like that. Will be a channel direction video. It will give you some more structure as to where the channel is going, and it will show you all of my pickups and we'll discuss them in more detail. Again, thank you for watching. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next one. In the meantime, take the time to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, share the video, all that great stuff, and take care. Bye bye.